1983 Save the Colander Telethon. That's right. We've gathered here to save the Colander Telethon. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to send this out to the employees of Showbiz Pizza Place. We're going to show them what the employees of creative engineering are really made of. Yes, we've gathered together to save the Colander. And featuring our hit song, Strain Your Brain, which is the theme song of the Colander Head movement, with the voice of Bert Wilson as Fats.
All right, here we go. No breaks, no breaks, no breaks, no breaks. When no sit back, we're gonna get it back. Better keep it on your head. Use your protector. Now's the bound. It's a fallout reflector. Yeah, yeah. When this is hit, in case of a hit, the iron bomb will be bomb. Without the radiation. Now's the bound. Without any automation. Yeah. Strain your brain. Wait a minute. It's a fallout reflector. Yeah, yeah. So make it a thought, and you won't be caught. Not what you think, get it out of the set. You heard what I said? George Jetson, Casey Colander, head. His boy out on. Now wait a minute. No, 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 wait a minute.
My baby likes to rumba. My baby likes to rumba. Rippa papa bimbe, rippi skippi nime. Come on, give it up. Thank you, Colander heads everywhere. Give it up. All right. Thank you, thank you. Hold it down. We're not that good. Get those things. Thank you, Colander heads everywhere. Tonight, we are having the first annual 1983 Save the Colander Head Telethon. All right. And the main purpose tonight is to save the Colander. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. The American pride is in the Colander. So what I want everybody to do is to get partying and get those Colanders cranked up, because what we're doing right now is we're going to put on Save that. We're going to put on a telethon right now for the Showbiz employees, and it's put on by the creative engineering employees. And we want you to save the colander. So get those colanders out and get them cranked up, and right now we're going to present our 1983 Save the Colander Head Telethon celebrity host, Mr. Lawrence Welk.
Thank you, boys. Thank you, boys. Okay, we're getting very noisy. Let's have your indivisible attention, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Save the Colander Telethon. I don't know what this business is all about. All I know is I receive a check Monday. Well, I'll just go ahead and announce it like I do my regular show. Thank you for that comment, madam. Folks, tonight we're going to have the Lennon Sisters here doing their new hit song, I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Slim Whitman will be here with his big hit, Yank My Doodle, It's a Dandy. And the wonderful Marlon Perkins. You know Marlon Perkins from Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom? Marlon Perkins will be here with his new rendition of Whip It Good. So, is everybody having a wonderful time? Well, let's get started, shall we?
Yeah, let's get started, Mr. Webb. This is my favorite part. What's this? Look, bubbles! What's this? This is fun as hell, boy. What's this? What?
It went in your nose.
his nose.
It's good, too.
Let me try one.
Shotgun!
Hey, don't laugh. This is not cute.
Look! Mr. Webb, look! It's the Incredible Hulk! Butter. What? You want to do it? Here. Butter. Butter. Cram it. Look! It's the Exorcist. Look, it's the Incredible Hulk.
Yes, that's nice. Look, free hot dogs. Get in the back. You're a quart low. Ladies and gentlemen, boy, are we really rolling now, huh?
Hey, Lou! Hey, where's your calendar, you egghead?
I beg you. Wait, we got the hecklers heckling the hecklers here. Excuse me. Excuse me. What did you say, sir?
I said, where's your calendar?
Okay, I need to talk. Could you keep it down just a minute, please, folks? I have no intention of wearing one of these crude and rude headgears. Okay. No, everybody, now listen, I'm not, I think you're all very nice and very cute for wearing your calendars, but I personally, I'm a little too old to get into such a... Hey, I'm going to whack some pippies now. Let's keep it down. Now, we're getting very noisy. Anybody who's talking has dirty underwear. You love it, don't you? Okay, let's keep it down.
Mr. Webb, Mr. Webb, I thought, no, I got a good idea for the show. wait, shut up. I thought it would be neat since this is for the employees of Showbiz Pizza.
This is a nightmare.
No, this is for and this is for Showbiz Pizza employees, and since it's put on by the employees of Creative Engineering, I thought it'd be a good idea if we show them some behind-the-scenes pictures.
No pictures. In the back.
No, we got some pictures. Yeah, in fact, we got a film. We got a film right there. Roll them, Charlie. Roll the film.
Okay, settle down. Keep it down. Settle down.
No, we got a film. It's a good one, too. I made it in my garage. This is our first videotape, so I'm kind of nervous. And as you can see, we have a screen here, a screen here. This is rented equipment, so don't breathe on it too heavy while you're over there. And look at these things, and we're going to sit over here, and we're going to have Claude's guided tour of creative engineering. So follow me over here. We'll just get some iced tea, have a seat, sit back, and relax. Roll them.
Family, just tell us about this plant. Tell us a little about the plant and all.
Yes. You see, we started with just very small one, and now it grows so big that it's beyond my imaginations that he's accomplished a lot of things. You see, with this plant. Very fantastic, as I say. And because of its growth, I am one of those happy guys to observe what has been going on in this company. I hope in the near future, this will still grow to the best of what it ought to be.
Fire!
We don't need bubbles. When you have guitars. Are we getting too loud on that? I can't see.
When it's cold outside, I'll got the month of May.
Perfect.
I guess you say,
I'm gonna bring this up over here a little bit, okay? I'll get into it.
this way. It's my girl, my girl, oh, my girl.
Yeah, getting better now.
Much honey.
Sounding a lot better now, bud. Let's move this up a little bit.
I've got the sweetest
Then
song.
bring the guitar up some. What? Listen, it's not good. Play that look back.
I guess you say what can make me feel this way.
Makes you feel like dancing.
My girl, oh, my girl. Sing it, Bella. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey,
This is fun.
I don't need no money, oh, no fortune or fame. I've got all the riches, baby, that anyone may claim.
Turn it up.
Well, I guess you say what can make me feel this way. It's my girl, my girl. Oh.
1, 2, 3.
We are
creative and talented electronic engineers. 1,
2, 3.
We are a creative and imaginative research and development team.
I especially liked that really sharp group, the research and development team.
We are the creative and imaginative creative development team.
And then, oh, what is that? What's that? New total. We have a new total. Let's see what this is here. We have a tally here. Tally. And I have a whacker for you, boy. Together we have a tally whacker. Okay, let's keep it down. 3. How about that? Let's hear it. 3. Okay. Everybody shut up. Shut up. We forgot to ask one very important thing. 3 what?
Lawrence Welk. Mr. Welk, may I? It's a pleasure meeting you, sir.
Yes. The pressure's all mine.
Yes. Mr. Welk, if I may, 3. We have had 3 restaurants call us so far out of the 149 Showbiz pizza places that are currently open. 3 have called us. Yeah, hey. Let me explain. There's 149 149 restaurants out there that were looking to call us tonight and pledge their support to the Colander Head movement. 3 have called. Yes, the 3. Altamont Springs from Orlando, Florida. 1 of the Atlanta restaurants, and 1 of the restaurants in California. In fact, I believe our only restaurant in California has called us. They've pledged their support, and we're just real excited. My heart is beating a mile a minute. We're going to go for 100% tonight. I don't know what it's going to take, but we're going to stay up all night long if we have to get all 149 restaurants to call us and pledge their support. Isn't it great?
This is all ridiculous. I can't believe you people are actually getting excited about this whole business.
Mr. Welk, this is really for fun, okay? There's not many things that are so fun and so free as this. Not many things that can be done in a family restaurant, and not many things that can involve the employees of the restaurant as much. It's going to be great. The employees are going to put colanders on the heads of the characters. They're going to decorate those colanders. They're even going to have contests to see who decorates their colanders the best. And we, the Tropical Cleaners, the band behind the Rocket Fire Explosion, are going to send presents and gifts that we'll make ourselves in our own garages out to you employees out there at Showbiz Pizza Place in order to commemorate the kind of colanders that you designed. You know what we're going to do? We're going to actually have colanders colanders for the characters. You guys are going to decorate them yourself. Look at this. We're going to have records in the stores. We're going to have the Strain Your Brain record is going to come out. We're going to give 6 free tokens and a Coke to anybody that comes into Showbiz Pizza Place wearing their colander. It's going to happen. It's going to happen every Wednesday night in the month of March.
Do you think seriously they're going to let people in the door wearing an abomination like that?
It's happening, Mr. Welk. It can't be stopped. It's happening. It's happening. Look at this. You know what else we've sent out special shows. This is the greatest show tape we've ever made. We're so proud of it. We sure hope y'all like it out there in Showbiz. But it's the best show tape we've ever presented, and we even have skits in the show tape for the employees to perform with. It's a new experiment, and if it works out great, you, the employees of Showbiz Pizza Place, are going to get to join us, Creative Engineering, in our party spirit, because we're going to bring it to you every Wednesday night in every Showbiz Pizza Place across the country. We're going to have a national movement on our hands. We're going to beat Chuck E. Cheese! Call us and pledge your support. Area code 305-425-1001. We're waiting to take your calls. We've had 3 so far, and we need 146 more.
Yeah. And I don't think you'll get them.
Yes, sir. We intend to get them.
Do you think that these employees of Showbiz Pizza are actually interested in joining your crusade?
Yes, we've spoken to a lot of them, and we're talking to more of them tonight. Look, you know what they're really excited about? They're excited about getting to play with the characters.
It takes years to learn how to perform on stage. You think the bus people are just going to be able to learn this quickly?
The bus people, as you call them, are our noble employees of the restaurant who are budding actors and entertainers just like us.
Let me tell you something. I've been in the business for 38 years, and it took me a long time to learn how to perfect what I do on stage. How about that? Shut up.
Mr. Welk, if you worked for Showbiz Pizza Place, perhaps we would reconsider having employees perform with the characters. But because we know we have...
It's a good thing I can't be attacked on that level.
Which level can you be attacked on, sir?
That's a trick question.
Don't answer it, Mr. Welk. I really have a lot of respect for you. I have watched you many years.
No, I suppose they could do it.
They can. I'll tell you what, let's show them. We happen to have a film of one of the employees of a restaurant working with us. In fact, Steve, who's sitting here taking a pledge right now, he's taking a pledge right now. Steve has performed with the skit that we're talking about, and I'd like to roll the film. Roll the film up there, and let's take a look at this thing as Steve is performing with Fats himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt our regularly scheduled broadcast to bring you the following special program.
Some of you may think I'm sporting the latest in modern haberdashery design. Others may think I have a stupid spaghetti strainer on my head. I see you out there poking one another saying, Fats has finally gone crazy. He's got a spaghetti strainer on his head and he don't care. But I do. This isn't just a spaghetti strainer. We think of it as the noble American colander. Now, how many of you folks have a colander at your home? Raise your hand. 6. Well, at this time, Showbiz Pizza Place and the Rock-a-Fire Explosion would like to pay special tribute to this unsung hero of Americana, the noble colander. And to assist me now with this presentation, I present my protege, Johnny DiGiacomo. Johnny? How about you, bub? Yo, John. John. Oh, excuse me. Here's Johnny. Yo, Johnny, my face. Okay, thank you, Johnny, and we really appreciate you there, Johnny. You know, folks, Johnny has really done a lot of work to get this show together. Johnny has done the work of 3 men. Curly, Larry, and Moe. That's a zinger. Sometimes I just tickle myself to death. Anyway, before my assistant, Johnny DiGiacomo, how you doing, Johnny? Before Johnny turns the page, I advise everybody to brace themselves. Brace yourself for a senseless tragedy. Look at it. Go on, look at it. A colander filled with spaghetti. This is an assault against any criteria of taste and decency. Let's bow our heads in a moment of silence. What? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a crying shame, especially when you consider the part the colander has played in American history. Yes, in 1492, everybody knows Columbus sailed the ocean blue. But what they don't know is he never would have made it if it hadn't been for the colander-like design of his 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Strena Maria. Johnny, do you see any spaghetti on that ship? No. And everybody recognizes Davy Crockett and his famous coonskin colander. Don't he look cool? Yes, he does. And it was a proud day in American history when women won equal rights through the Women's Suffrage Act of 1857. And if I remember correctly, that's the law that gave women the right to wear their husbands' colanders. I think that's right. I'm not too sure, because when I was in school, I was a little too smart to study and too cute to care. But I do know that once upon a time, people thought the earth was flat. Then they found out it was round. But I'm here to testify. The earth is actually 2 colanders superglued at the equator. Well, maybe they use some extra thick mozzarella cheese, Johnny. I don't know. What do I look like, an information booth? Now listen up. It was Albert Einstein, the big daddy of relativity, who said that the colander was as good a protection as you can get against nuclear fallout. In his own words, he said, about all you can do is put a colander on your head and pretend you're hiding in a giant microwave. And take it from fast. You better wear plenty of sunscreen. And then, one awful day in December 1926, Mrs. Martha Dropbottom, in an unthinking moment, snatched the colander off of her husband Herbert's head and began draining her spaghetti. That's the day the colander, stripped of its pride and integrity, reduced to a common kitchen utensil, was shoved back on the shelves of mankind. Until now. Let's join together. Too much time has passed, America. Let's get that colander out and let's get it cranked up. Come on, everybody. We want you. We want you here at Showbiz Pizza Place on Wednesday night. Get that colander down from that shelf, get that old thing decorated, and get it up on your head. That's right, decorate the colander. You know those little handles and those legs on top there? That's what that's for, to hang stuff on it, you know. That's right, everybody here on Wednesday night at Showbiz Pizza. Wear your colander because you can get free tokens and your own Colander Head Club membership card, and also a 8x10 picture of me, Fats, wearing my colander. Look at this pretty face. Can you hardly much as believe it? And everybody, let's have a nice round of applause for Johnny DiGiacomo for having the pictures here. Yeah, Johnny DiGiacomo. Johnny, turn that last page. Folks, no calendars. This is ridiculous. We're talking about calendars. Some joke for war. I don't know what this business is. That's right, folks. Only in America, the only place you can wear your colander freely. And you know why? Because it's a free country. That's right. And you know what that means? That means you better do what you're supposed to do. So let's bring back honor to this unsung hero of Americana, the colander.
And they told me to tell you the number to call is 425-1001. 1001, that's correct. I still can't believe that an employee of Showbiz Pizza is going to be able to do this wonderful skit. That gentleman was certainly humorous.
Yes, but everyone's going to be doing it. It's going to be done in every Showbiz Pizza Place by some employee. In fact, as you call to pledge your support to us here at 425-1001, I'd really like for you to tell us who'd like to do the skit in your store. And we'll answer any questions you have about it. So give us a call, and we'll teach you how to do that skit if you like. That'd be great.
Okay, how's everybody feeling?
New total! New total!
New total! Mr. Wilt? 89, Mr. Welt. That's 3 to 89.
89. That's wonderful. Can you believe 89?
89 stores have called. Let me take a look at my computer printout and see some of the stores' names that have called and pledged their support here.
Who?
Okay, here, look at this. We have the Tampa Fowler Avenue store has called with the manager, Robert Cummers. Thank you, Robert, for calling. And here's a store here, the Topeka Gage Center store, starring Mark Fisher is here.
Mark, you must be on drugs.
Thank you, you guys. We appreciate your pledges. Of course, there's not time to name them all now, but we will certainly be getting in touch with you back and letting you know more about it. And don't forget all the great stuff we got going. You know, when people come in on Wednesday night and join the Colander movement, we're going to give them an 8x10 glossy of their favorite character wearing a colander. And you know what? For attending the Colander Head Telethon tonight, we're going to give all of you an 8x10 glossy of your favorite character, too, just for coming tonight. So you can pick Mitzi, Billy Bob, and everybody. Isn't that fantastic?
That is just wonderful. I think this is going smoothly now. 87?
89.
89? 80? Yes. Thank you for that comment. Well, what are we doing now? This is, we have the total.
Well, Mr. Welt, you know, these hard-working people have been taking pledges all night. Let's meet some of them. In fact, over here we've got the artist who originally created the show.
I would like to meet this young lady here. Hello, my little Cadota Fig.
Okay.
Hi, Lawrence.
Hello, my dear. What's your name?
I'm Kathy.
Kathy.
Mr. Welk, as long as you're over here, let me tell you about this young lady. This is Kathy Norman. She is the most talented programmer of animation alive in the history of the world, sitting right here. It's almost hard to believe that somebody that pretty can be so talented. But she is. Her staff and herself, they put all the signals on the characters that make them move in such perfect synchronization, which is really one of the key issues that makes our animation the best.
That's wonderful.
And you were on the phone just a minute ago.
Jay, you won't believe this. Guess who I was just talking to?
Who?
Chuck E. Cheese. Can you believe it?
Chuck E. Cheese!
I swear, you kind of won't believe this. You won't believe this. No, wait. Guess what he's lying. They're really upset with this. You know, they say they're going to outdo this. On Wednesday nights at their place, if people come in wearing refrigerators tied behind them. Refrigerators. And refrigerators tied behind them. They'll give them 5 free tokens and,
That's a good plan.
Chuck E. Cheese, ladies and gentlemen. They're really going to hurt us this time, aren't they?
They're going to get into appliances on their heads. They might get us on that.
They just don't understand. They just don't understand.
Well, I don't understand this business either. You know how ridiculous you look up here?
Well, Mr. Welk, this is really a splendid colander. I'm sorry you feel that way. You know, these things...
I'm sorry you look that way.
Oh, well, so am I. But that's beside the point. You see, what I have here bedecking my colander, these parts, you know, y'all might be interested in knowing, these are the actual parts that were left over from the radio I took apart when I was 4 years old and put back together when I was 5. Right here, on this side.
Hey! You want the gun? No. You want the whip? Get in the back! 2-bit musician?
Look, Mr. Welk, it's functional.
Yes, it is functional.
Let's go over and meet some more of the people taking pledges over here. We've got some very important people I want you to meet.
Get out of my way. What the hell are you doing? Get out the way. Hello, sir. Sit down. And who do we have here?
Okay, I want to introduce
Look at this ridiculous thing here. My goodness gracious, what is that?
That's an airplane.
Very observant. Who is this gentleman?
This is Dave Thomas. Dave Thomas is the third employee that Creative Engineering ever had, and he is in charge of the research and development in the art department. His hands, show us your hands. These are the hands that sculpted the original Mask of Fats.
We love you, baby.
And Dave Thomas and Billy Bob and Jim Clayton are down in the art department basement working their little fingers away all the time to bring out new artistic concepts to Showbiz Pizza Place. So they're not as really nutty as they look. They are really, really talented. In fact, these guys are the ones who put together the posters for your Colander head movement, your laugh your shoe off poster, the Colander Gazette, the newspaper for the modern Colander head, these pictures, all this stuff. These guys are going to have one hell of a resume when they leave Creative Engineering. Billy Bob, who have you been talking to tonight on the phone?
I had a tragic experience I mean to tell somebody about these are actual real snakes I got on my head here. And about 2 days ago, a policeman pulled me over and said, according to what, C-96 or something, it's against the law to have snakes on your head. So he called his sergeant. His sergeant said, well, tell him to take him to the zoo. So, okay. So 2 days later, the same cop pulled me over and said, you still got those snakes? And I thought I told you to take them to the zoo. I said, I did. We had such a good time. We're going to SeaWorld tomorrow.
An interesting note, Billy Bob, by the way, is the man that the bear Billy Bob was named after. He has a lot of his characteristics, and Billy Bob, we really thank you for lending us your name. Jim Clayton, who are you talking to?
I just got a call from Beth Carlton on McCarran Boulevard in Sparks, Nevada, and she wants to express her support and her whole group of employees. They are fully backing the Colander movement, and not only are they in the store backing this Colander movement, but the whole entire community in Nevada is coming out and supporting.
Thank you, David, behave. You know what? Billy Bob and Dave Thomas are working down in the basement all the time. Y'all hardly ever get to see them, and you know what we did? When we were taking the camera around, we happened to catch them in the art of making something real special. We did. We got a film. Roll here. They didn't know. Okay, here's Billy Bob. He's sculpting the new Beach Fair mask. Notice he's working with the tools of his trade here. Billy Bob is changing the mask of Beach Bear just ever so slightly to reflect the new personality that we're developing for him. Some of you may notice that he's actually got a new voice this year. In the spirit of cooperation, artists must work together very, very calmly. They give and take, criticism sometimes, suggestions sometimes. It's very important for Billy Bob.
Hey, what's going on, buddy? Very good, buddy. Hey, I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, you too. How's it going? Let's look okay. What do you think?
Yeah, I sort of like it. I mean, what do you think? Need something. I don't know what.
Who's it supposed to be?
Carl?
I don't know. I think, look at that. You need a little bit over here. That's real obvious.
Yeah, I think,
That's real.
Yeah, you're right there.
See that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that's good.
Am I right or am I right?
That's good. That's good.
And this here, you don't have enough to play up here on this eyebrow here. See that?
Yeah.
No, man, no.
Yeah,
that wasn't right.
Pushed it right in there.
Look, you messed it up.
This is a wonderful demonstration of how Billy Bob and Dave Thomas work together. Give and take. A little criticism here, a little suggestion there. It's really wonderful. That's how the shows turn out so well. Friends to the end.
That's it.
Yeah, about this eyebrow. I don't know. I think that's too long.
Short. Can't you see that that's right? No, man. No.
Yeah.
No. Give me it. Now that's right. If you don't know that's right, I don't even know why you're working.
Okay, I think that's right. No, that's not.
What do you mean no?
You're stupid, man.
Who you call stupid?
You are. Fix that right now. Take that off. Messing up my... Come on. Now, no.
Don't touch.
That's right, and this is right. That's not right.
Don't touch the sculpture again. You better go work on something else. I don't know.
Now, wait a minute. This is mine. I'm going to finish this.
Hey, man. No, you're not doing it right.
Come on, man.
Get out of here. Get out. Man, look, you can't do the thing right.
Leave me alone.
Hey, don't threaten me with a snake.
Come on.
Get out. Why don't you go home for the rest of the day?
Why don't you go home?
Why don't you go home? I'm tired of this. I get sick of your lips. You better get a new one.
Okay, you guys. You get along great. I'm glad.
Well, well, Billy Bob, let me shake your hand, sir. I thought you were correct on that. Didn't you folks think that the piece of clay needed to go over the eye that Billy Bob was suggesting? I think Dave Thomas was out of his mind completely.
Crazy. You must have gone to the same art school
No.
he does.
What? Let me tell you what. Billy Bob knows what he's doing.
I think it's nookie time.
Hey, they're fighting. Oh my goodness, they're fighting. Not again, please.
Let's meet some of the other VIPs, shall we?
Moving right along.
Sometimes these telethons can get a bit out of hand.
Yes, reminds me of my wife and I. Well, we met this charming young lady.
Yes, let's leave her alone, okay, Mr. Welk? And let's move on over here.
What is this?
This is Tim Inglis. Tim Inglis is our representative from the Mechanical Research and Development Department. Pat Smith, who also works alongside of Tim Inglis, and the other geniuses in the Mechanical Research and Development Department, can't be up here with us on the phone, so he's representing us. You know, he started with us about 4 or 5 years ago, a good long time, as a machinist. Right?
You bet. And ever since the bandsaw accident in 1979, I've been behind the desk.
Well, show us that accident again. Okay, great. That's Tim Inglis. Hey, Tim, you guys have been involved in some good research, huh? What y'all been building lately?
Oh, man, we got second-generation characters like Mitzi and Duke coming up, and...
What's going to be different about them?
Oh, man, they're going to have a lot better movements and be more fluid movements and easier to build and cheaper and all them good things.
You think the employees are going to enjoy working with the shows more even when we get the better characters out?
You bet. I hope to get a bunch of people psyched up about this because it's really exciting.
Another thing that Tim Inglis is doing is that Tim and Pat are the guys who have designed the way that the colanders will fit on top of the characters' heads. This is very important. They've been working their knuckles literally to the bone. Knuckles to the bone, as they've been cutting the colanders to ship to all the restaurants. All the restaurants are getting colanders in hopes that you'll send your boats to us and pledge your support. And he'll help you put the colanders on. So when you call, if you need any help and assistance in putting the colanders on the heads of the characters, talk to Tim or talk to Pat. They're ready to take your calls. Okay? And oh, and by the way, we do have a film. Roll the film of Pat and Tim's department over there, the Research and Development Department. As you can see here, this is the new Mitzi that Tim was speaking of. Okay, now right now she looks the same. Okay, the face will stay the same, the voice will stay the same. But notice these new movements. She has a hip bend. She has...
I always wondered what she looked like underneath that dress. And now I see.
Well, she is just...
I thought maybe she'd have more meat on her than that.
Take a look at those arm movements, would you? Those arms come in front of her body. She is really going to be able to perform. Picture that character who is just going through some routine movements right there, singing Tomorrow or her part in Abbey Road. We're real excited about the show business potential that the new Mitzi is going to have. You know, they're also working on new Dukes that can play the drums better, and new Beach Bears that can maybe even stand up. And maybe even walk. The characters we hope will someday walk and perform like real characters. We really believe there's a phenomenon that's growing in Showbiz Pizza Place right now, and it's in the form of electronimation, the new art form of entertainment for the future. Here's Uncle Clunk. This is previously unreleased footage. Here is the first footage of Uncle Clunk ever released, right here. Uncle Clunk is different from all other characters that's ever been built by anyone, including Walt Disney, because Uncle Clunk is the first character that can pick up things. And here he's going to be taught by Claude, who is going to do Uncle Clunk's voice, how to pick up the telephone. And let's watch him learn that right there. As you can see, he's got a stand. It's got a little fruit bowl there.
If you'll notice, Clunk has a variety of movements, most of which are in the upper body. His hands are extremely well formed. Liken that to a basketball game. He can dribble, and he can bounce a basketball too. As you see now, he will pick up the phone and talk to whoever called him.
Hey, Clark, got the banana. You got the banana. Here's the phone right here. Hey, what's wrong with you, you big redhead, big-nosed goof? This is the phone, that's a banana. Big fruit. This is the phone. Do you see the difference? Look here, look. Hey, do you see the difference? The phone. That's a phone. This is a banana. Do you understand? Wake up. I'm talking to you. Wake up. Geez, Em, you got capped teeth. Look at that. That is Uncle Clark.
Mr. Welk. Mr. Welk. Mr. Welk. Hey, Mr. Welk. Larry. Mr. Welk. Get up here. What's wrong with you?
We were just having a little discourse on the program.
Well, you know, it's time. I thought it would be a good time to get up here and, you know, seeing as how everybody knows that I do the voice for Clark because they just showed that.
Yes, I saw that. That was wonderful.
I thought it'd be a song by all the character voices up here for you to introduce all the character voices.
Yes, where are they?
Well, they're all around. Just start right here.
Oh. Well, let's start right here. This must be Mitzi. Hello, my dear. You're very nice. You have a beard. Mitzi's... Yes, look at this hair on this girl. Oh, you must have just shampooed it. It's bouncing and behaving. Mitzi blows smoke out of her nostrils. Well, tell me, Mitzi, how long have you been doing the character?
Long time.
She's got a very low note. Mitzi, you sit sort of rude, don't you? This hair, shouldn't you roll? You put the cigarette out in your hand.
Outside.
Mitzi.
What are you doing?
Take him out.
What are you going to do, Larry? I don't know what's happening. He's going out to whoop Mr. Welk. Okay, we have an emergency right here. I'll take over introducing the characters. I know you want to meet all the characters that do it. We have a little bit of technical difficulties, so just hang tight. Here we're gonna introduce some characters right here. Let's all the character voices come up on stage, and I'll just start right here. Looky here. Come here. This is the real Mitzi right here. This is Shalisa Sloan. Give her a hand right here. Shalisa Sloan, beautiful little girl. How about that voice? Give her a hand on that, huh? Only 12 years old, can you believe? Gosh, she sure is cute. Hey, I'm gonna ask you a few questions, all right? We're gonna interview her here. What's your name? Okay, give her time. She's not real smart. Okay, how old are you? Okay, don't worry about it, folks. You're only 12 years old. And how long have you been living in the United States?
12 years.
Okay, let's have a hand for Shalisa Sloan right here. Good job. So we're going to introduce someone. What are you doing?
Well, you said you wanted all the character voices up here, and, well, I, of course, do one. And so I thought I'd come on up here, but I got to tell you something first. You know, you forgot to tell that guy that walked out there with Lawrence Welk to whoop him up on him just a little bit. That was Rick Bailey, who does Beach Bear. And I just want to tell you, because he's my buddy, we sing rock and roll together. But this guy who's with me, he don't do a character voice. Yeah, let's hear it for Rick Bailey, the Beach Bear character voice. He's out there whooping up on Lawrence Welk. He ain't wearing no collar, he's going to get his butt whooped.
Earl, come on now. You know you shouldn't be doing that sort of thing here. This is a telethon. This is serious. This is serious business, and I don't even want to be here.
Well, of course you don't want to be here, Rolf. You ain't a Colander-wearing fan either. Now get out of here.
Hey, guys, come on. This is Billy Bob. Now, you don't want to do any of that stuff because Billy Bob says it's always supposed to be nice. Yeah, Looney Bird says you got to go along with Billy Bob or else he'll pour oil in your drum, and that's all.
Hey, okay, you guys. Why don't you guys move off to the side here because Claude needs to run the show. Okay, we'll see you.
Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do.
You'll have to excuse Aaron. He's on medication this evening. Let's see, who else is to introduce? Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all don't know it already, this guy right here, his name is Duke. And if you don't know that, no, that ain't nothing. Shut up. And Duke does the voice for none other than Duke LaRue. And I think he has a beautiful voice. Why don't you give him a hand right there? Beautiful voice. That face ain't too much to brag about, but that voice is good. So, Duke couldn't always sing. Duke had a hard time singing, but he came to audition for him. We saw the potential in Duke right here. So we're going to show you a little film right here. This is Duke's audition for creative engineering. Why don't we run a little film of Duke right there? Everybody look up there. This is what Duke used to look like.
What film
sing.
you got on me?
From this prison, it's murdered man, you are right now. Roll again, son. You guys are cheap names. Let's have a hand for Duke right here. He has been saved. The boy has been saved. Can I have a hallelujah? Okay, now, let's have another hand right here for Rick Bailey. Doesn't the voice for Beach Bear? You look like you got whooped, son. Did he whack you on the BP? And I want to show you one more thing. We've got most of the character voice covered, but we're going to do some of the musicians right now. One of them, this guy doesn't do a character voice, but he does probably more than most people around his place. His name is Vinny Piano. He's the director of electronics. Let's give him a hand right there.
And besides all that, he also plays drums for us. Now, for the last but not least Colander head, wait, for the last but not least, the last vocal of a character that you will ever want to meet right here, ladies and gentlemen, the voice of Fats, Bert Wilson. Give him a hand right there. Thank you, Fats.
All right. We like to do a medley right now, so everybody shut up. And here's Little Mitzi to start it off. Little Mitzi, where are you, baby? Here you go. You don't want to use mine. I got bad breath.
I'm riding in your car. You turn on the radio. You're pulling me close, but I just said no. I say I don't like it, but you know I'm a liar. 'Cause when we kiss, ooh, fire. 'Cause when we kiss, ooh, fire.
On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. I find love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world see things our way, and our way is on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. I find love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. I said I just can't wait to get on the road again.
She comes around. She's about my people. I'll run my head to the ground. And the name is G. L. O. R. She has all my head.
that you find. A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Be careful what you say, you'll give yourself away. And odds are you won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man. He's giving you your mother and taking away your name.
Aaron Factor.
Well, I deny the charges of robbing that liquor store. And I won't be your scapegoat for that girl you found lying outside that door. And I deny the charges of vagrancy too. But when the judge came down, poured whiskey on my head, turned me around to the jury and said, convict this man who's drunk. What could I do? I said, I was for Lord have mercy, I was brave. Well, I never do nothing wrong, but I always get the blame.
All right, that was Beach Bear.
My gal is red hot.
Your gal ain't doing squat.
My gal is red hot.
Your gal ain't doing squat.
Man, she's really got a lot. My little gal is 64, 6 in the kitchen with a piece out of nowhere. My gal is red hot.
Your gal ain't doing squat.
Well, my gal is red hot.
Your gal ain't doing squat.
Well, she ain't got much. Man, she's really got a lot. Looking down her nose, she'll knock you naked and hide your clothes. My gal is red hot.
Your gal ain't doing squat.
Well, my gal is red hot.
Oh, your gal is ugly too.
Well, she ain't got much. A man, she's really got a lot. Oh, yeah. James Brown, eat your heart out. All right. The number to call is 425-1001. You having a good time out there? All right, everybody shut up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it has come time. Everybody's been having a good time out there. It's time to get serious. What we're going to do is we're going to have to take the oath.
What oath? About the meal.
The oath. And that's where everybody in the audience becomes real live colander heads. Okay. This ain't nothing like Jonestown, I promise you. Okay. All colander heads in the audience right now, you'll need to remove your colanders right now unless you're officially, all those who have been officially indoctrinated, however, are official colander heads, they can keep them on. Because they don't need to take the oath. But the rest of you who need to take the oath, take your colanders off and stand up. All right, you ready to take the oath? Yeah. Okay. Hallelujah. Place your colanders firmly over your face. And repeat after me. You ready? I state your name. As I look through the colander of life, can see through the little holes and see the peoples stand in me. But I care not, because fat says it's cool. Y'all think that's stupid. You ought to see how stupid you look from up here. All right. Now say, I'm a proud colander head, and sit down. All right. You did great, everybody. All right, how about that? You look like a bunch of people who don't even care.
3 cheers.
All right.
3 cheers.
Yeah, let's have 3 cheers. How about it? 3 cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. All right, you did great.
Mr. Welk, I don't believe it. We got a new total. 148. Wait. 148. Mr. Welk, where are you? 148. We're missing one store. Who are we missing? Wait, let me look at my computer printout. Wait a minute. Oh, darn. We thought we had 100%, you guys. Oh, here it is. We're missing Gordon Prince's store in Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah! And we done dropped all the confetti and the balloons, and we're still missing a store. Gordon Prince! Lawrence Welk, we're missing Gordon Prince's store. Are you watching, Gordon Prince? Gordon Prince, we want you. Gordon Prince! 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 Wait! Who are you talking to? Wait! Give me that! Wait a minute. Here, hold this. Mr. Welk. Wait.
Hello?
Gordon Prince, right up there, 49. 100%, we did it!
the show. Again, this is Bert Wilson. His other stage name is Salvador Alvarez.
Hi! We're having a party!
This, of course, was a simulated telethon. I need to screen my mouth of this party.
I can't talk, I just inhaled a piece of confetti. But you guys, get into it with us. At Showbiz Pizza Place, you'll have a good time. You can perform right there at Showbiz Pizza Place. And have fun like we're doing, have some parties like this. It'll be a national phenomenon. Aaron, I just told him.
Okay, I got confetti in my mouth, but I'm back. This was a simulated telethon, and we want y'all to call us right now because we're really having a real one. Call us right now, area code 305-425-1001. Pledge your support. Pledge your support, and join the Colander Head movement, please. We're going to have a lot of fun together. We're going to send y'all lots of new shows, lots of things for you to have fun with us in the next few years. We're going to keep with you for years and years to come.
That's right, 425-1001. Call us up. Come on, you guys, right now.
Thank you, Showbiz. We're going to have to say goodbye now from Orlando. Let's get everybody here to say goodbye to Showbiz. Come on up here. Everybody come up here and say goodbye to Showbiz Pizza. Eddie Gismondi. He helped us put this whole thing together. Here, I got to go dance.
Here. Bye.
Step into the sun, step into the light, and